Alright, you guys already know, day 2 of my recording and reaction video every single day. I don't know how long it's gonna last. It's gonna last until I stop doing recording reaction video. But I don't know. Right now, this is day 2 on Sunday. So, we are reacting to SCP-3077 Sugar Golem SCP animation. You guys are wondering, like, whoa, what happened to? I shaved everything off. I kept some of the thing. I don't know if you could see the line and everything. I kept some. But I shaved all my thing off. I look weird. I don't know. I did got a fade. I don't know if you could see it. Kept my hair in the back with a ponytail. You know what I mean? But hey, we just gonna get started. Alright.
Your discretion is advised. Don and Jay
we
were
also got some
standing next
food
to an old
and
barrel.
some chips.
They were deciding on a bet. You seriously gonna do it? I mean, why not?
What bet they're doing?
Probably because that stuff is most likely expired by now. Jesus, just look at how moldy the barrel is. What's the
hell no? What's the bet? Like them eating it? Or hell no?
worst that can happen? Me getting an upset stomach? I can take it.
Hell
Plus,
no.
$50 is $50.
Hell no,
The deal is
but
still on, right?
Yo,
Ugh,
depends.
Whatever. And just in case your stomach melts or you die of food poisoning, I'm not responsible, yeah? Yeah, whatever. Just let me get my head wrapped around this real quick. Don took a few deep breaths and
oh my god, drink your water.
opened the top of the aged barrel filled with treacle. Okay, here I go. Get that fat wallet out and get ready to pay up.
Is he supposed to eat it, or is he going?
And plunged his hand into the dark, viscous liquid. Victory is now mine, he said triumphantly, but soon found himself unable to pull his hand out of the barrel.
And that's when he dies. See, and he's white too. Man.
I didn't think it would be this sticky.
Hell nah.
I think I feel some lumps. Suddenly, his arm was yanked into the barrel, all the way up to his shoulder. Holy hell, help me. There's something in here, Don shouted to his friend with a mixture of panic and confusion. Jay grabbed his friend from behind and pulled back as hard as he could.
That's what you never touch it. That's why.
From beneath the
oh my bad, I'll check in my recording.
Multiple little syrupy goblin-like creatures rose to the surface.
Hell
Unable
no.
to react at all, a dozen or so of these monsters held firmly onto Don from within the barrel. The others climbed all over him. Scared, Jay pulled himself away from Don immediately. Don's scream turned into muffled cries
the
as
same
one of the
thing.
monsters forced his mouth open and slithered down his throat.
Yeah, he's dead. You know he's dead. I was on the same thing though. If I see my friend do this stupid thing, I'm gonna try to help him, okay? But if I see like these monsters coming out and he got a hold of him, like he got like I can't do nothing else, I'm letting go. I'm sorry. I ain't the one who touched it. It wasn't me. I'm sorry. Alright, I'll stop pausing. I know, guys. But guys, remember, you came here to see me react. If you want to see the whole video without pausing, down in the description, the original video.
Chuckled and sank back into the treacle.
Hell no.
Cowering on the ground, Jay called out to Don. Hey, are you okay? Instead of responding, Don's body began jerking violently, as though he was dancing completely.
It's not his body no more.
Jay could see Don's veins slowly growing darker and darker. Whatever that thing was, it was clearly doing something to his blood. Feeling hopeless, Jay ran away while apologizing.
I wouldn't blame
profusely.
you. I wouldn't
Don was
blame
left
you.
behind, helpless as his body is now under complete control of a foreign entity. He was completely aware of what was happening.
It was his fault. I'm not even blaming his friend.
Hello, everybody.
Is it Euclid?
Today, we bring you
Safe?
SCP Foundation Safe Class Object SCP-3077.
It's probably safe because they have it contained like in the barrel or something. And of course we get ad, yo, rubber, please, non-stop. He needed it, you know, he's getting paid. I understand he deserves all the money right now doing the animation like that. People who does animation, they deserve money, but even I can't do animations like that. Let me skip the ad, but you guys already know. Not my ad. I don't get paid a single penny. I'm gonna skip the ad, you know what I mean? Without volume, man. Mute, let's continue.
SCP-3077,
oh, hell no.
also known as Sugar Golem, consists of around 600 gallons of treacle, or a type of syrup to be specific.
No sugar.
It is incredibly dark in color, viscous, and currently stored in cryogenically frozen barrels by the Foundation.
That's what it's saying.
If 3077 is not cryogenically frozen, the substance will become extremely active and break off into multiple copies of black sugar golems. These creatures are given the designation SCP-3077-1. 3077-1 instances typically possess orifices on the head to approximate facial features. However, the size, shape, position and number of these orifices
Oh,
vary
different.
between instances. They are often deformed in some manner. Common deformities include collapsed skulls and disproportionate body parts, with nearly a third of all instances being conjoined at various points of the body. They are incredibly weak, as anyone is capable of fending off attacks from 3077
when they're all together
by simply pushing or kicking their little bodies aside without much trouble. However, their sheer numbers make up for their weakness.
That's what I say.
They are also incredibly durable. After being violently destroyed, they can reconstitute themselves easily while producing multiple new copies.
Can we like burn them, like, you know, flamethrower wise, you know, like melt them, or would they like still come back up?
They will then continue attacking relentlessly until their victim tires out. Then
at least run away, you know what I mean?
3077-1's disturbing routine begins. An instance of 3077-1 will shove its way down its victim's throat,
if that ever happened to me,
extending dark treacle tendrils into
the
the
most
vein.
humane thing you could do, cap me back in the head. That's it. That's the most humane thing you could do.
Throughout the victim's
look at
and
this.
body,
Hell no.
overrides the
I'm
nervous
telling you, I
system
would
of
not
its
be
new
mad.
host.
I would not be
The
mad.
host is completely aware and conscious during the entire agonizing process while having no control over their body. The hosts are given the designation 3077-2. Instances of 3077-2 will then seek out humans. Once it has done so, it will begin a terrible show that consists of singing and dancing. This will continue until there is no longer any human audience present or until the host expires. After receiving an anonymous phone call indicating the presence of Herman Fuller's Circus of the Disquieting in Indiana, the Foundation dispatched MTF Kappa 14 to investigate. The task force arrived at the scene, only to find piles of dead bodies burnt to crisps. A pile of charred bodies. At a freaking circus. Christ, why can't our missions ever be remotely normal? This is why we get paid big bucks, Ramirez.
Let me know how much you get paid. They always, every video, they always say that. The money is good. Like, they could retire after only a couple of years. How much they're paying you? Let me know. But low-key, it depends, you know what I mean? Like, if it depends like that 6 digits, that's 6 digits, man. I may need to sign up. That's all I'm gonna say.
With everyone dead, we can sweep the place to find our target or any survivors without much issue. Ugh. Wait a second. That body just moved.
Okay.
The 2 agents ran to a nearby tent where a woman was perched up against it. She was bound, gagged, and blindfolded. The agents quickly released her. She grabbed her head slowly and complained of a headache.
Okay.
She was designated as POI 3077-1.
You has the thing inside of her?
Miss, are you all right? Do you know what happened here? Lieutenant Ramirez looked back at the giant pile of bodies before turning back to the battered woman.
Is he like...
She appeared distant and indifferent towards the commander's questions and the devastation around her. Did you do all this? You did, didn't you? I'm sorry, sweetheart, but you're gonna pay for this. The lieutenant cocked his pistol and aimed it at the woman.
Damn!
Commander Rice stepped in immediately to stop him.
Damn,
Stand down, Lieutenant.
My boys pull out the glizzy that quick,
Don't do summary executions here, especially when you're not even sure if she's done anything yet. You didn't kill these people, right? The lieutenant flipped the gun's safety back on and holstered it reluctantly. Wright turned towards the woman and asked,
"Oh, menace to society."
The question remains, did you kill these people? Who are you and what were you doing here? POI 3077-1 calmly confessed that she worked for the circus as a magical candy maker.
Okay.
She had proposed an idea to her higher-ups, namely Icky the Magic Clown and Manny, the man with the upside...
This is okay. Alright. That's what I wanted to find out the last 2 reaction video. The clown one, it said the circus thing. And you guys remember I did all reaction video back then about what's the guy named? The jaw guy. Where he could like stretch his jaw out and he's like a whole pocket dimension. Where he came from the circus. Like someone from the circus came to pick him up and everything and all that. It was the upside down face guy. It is a circus. Okay, I was right. Okay. That's all I want to know. Alright, gotta remember that face.
Her idea of creating a bunch of little golems made of treacle.
Wow, she the one created too. Wow, okay.
Little creatures would
And
dance
the circus, man. The circus like messed up.
The idea was well received, and so resources were put into the act. She succeeded in creating the golems. But as soon as they were revealed to the crowd, they were found to be too deformed to sing or dance. a failed creation too broken to live up to their creator's divine visions. Icky then decided to have them perform acrobatics and gymnastic routines instead, since they were small and slippery. They even thought of incorporating dark slapstick humor in their performances, since the golems could be torn apart and put back together easily. Although it had strayed from her original vision, POI 3077-1 followed through.
You guys already know about the ad. It's not my... Yo, pause. Damn. You guys already know it's not my ads. I'm not gonna pay a single penny. I'm not gonna show the ad of volume. You guys already know. Come on, we're gonna skip this, boy. Go back into the video. There we go. All right.
Everything progressed smoothly afterwards. Eventually, it was the opening night. The golems were rebranded and introduced as Saccharina Sweets Sensationally Sublime Sugar Babies. The golems stepped onto the stage, spotlight on them, but they wouldn't perform. They just sat there, staring at the audience. Then all hell broke loose. They scattered into the crowd, bearing their evil grins. They leapt into the audience's
why would they burn?
Mouths
why
and
would
forced
all the body
themselves
burn?
down their throats. Within seconds, these people were being controlled from the inside like meat puppets. No, this wasn't what I had in mind. No! The creator of the golems fell to her knees, trembling in fear. The ones who broke free of the golems' clutches fled in terror. And the ones that were conquered, well, they stayed and used their newfound bodies to sing and dance for their creator, just like she had always wanted them to. Facing the chaos in front of her, Icky grew furious. In a fit of rage, she stormed towards POI 3077-1 and lifted her up by the throat, branding her a traitor. She fainted from Icky's strong grip shortly after. POI 3077-1 later woke up to a massive headache and a monsterized crowd.
What happened to everyone?
When they noticed their creator had risen, the golems croaked with joy and began singing and dancing for her. They seemed to be asking her, "Are you proud of us? Isn't this what you wanted us to do? Look, we're singing and dancing for you."
Hell no.
She couldn't find her words. Her limbs felt like they were being weighted down with layers of molasses. She was frozen in fear. She could see the eyes of the people there. She could tell they wanted it to end.
Man.
They wanted to die.
I'm telling you, the most humane thing.
She thought.
To be taken
against your will, to be forced to sing and dance until your body breaks, to live as a puppet. The people in front of her, controlled by her very own twisted creations, sang and danced as their faces screamed agony. These are not the faces I wanted to see. Tears began rolling down her cheeks as she grew more determined. I'll burn them.
That's what. Okay, that's
so
what
the
happened.
circus burned down along with the audience. Their screams grew as loud as the intense crackling of the raging flames until gradually dying down.
But some lived.
What remained of the golems were locked away in some old barrels. Even now, as she stands amidst the burnt ruins of the circus, she can still hear her golem's fleeting voices asking her, "Why, Mommy, why? Are you not happy? Are you not satisfied? We sang and danced for you, Mommy. Please, don't lock us away." She had since developed a fear of the smell of burnt sugar. Remember to check out my new animation channel,
that was a nice little thing. The only thing that got me excited, the circus thing. I don't know, that's like a, not cool, but like a unique group thing. Like, you know, it's on the foundation, all that. The circuit has like, you know, people that has, like, you know, anomalies. If I say like, you know, my accent is hard for me to pronounce some English words. Like, that's cool. I think that's cool, you know, like the clowns and everything. Like, I think that's cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You guys already know. Hit the subscribe button. Go to 5,000 subscribers. Hit the like button too. You already know. Suppose me even more. Turn on the notification. We want the early game, which me go to the comment section first. Which brings me to the comment section. You can tell me a game to play. It does not have to be a Roblox game. You can tell me a video to react to, but please link the video in the comment section. It'll be easier for me to find. Or you could say hi or how you doing. I will always reply back to you guys. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's your boyfriend.